Hey you guys, my name is Kelly Callaghan. I am the owner of X-Tan Sunless and the founder of Spray Tan Class and Slay the Spray. I'm so excited to chat with you guys today because today we're going to be going over skin types, the best solution for you to use for any type of client that comes through your door. And we are going to give you all of the tools that you need in order to create a flawless glow so you can be confident knowing that you're providing your clients with the best service. So let's go ahead and start with our skin types. As you can see right here, we have skin type 1 all the way down to 6. And as we start, we go from light to darker skin tones. And what I love about this is that we can cater to any type of client. We should never be saying no to a client. We should never feel confused as to what solution to use for your clients. So today I am going to help you gain the confidence you need to be able to confidently create the best spray tanning experience for any type of client. Let's start with our skin type 1 ladies. Now, this client is light, pale, white, and very fair. They typically burn and never tan. To be honest, these are the most challenging types of clients when it comes to spray tanning because they could easily pull orange or they can easily look unnatural. But I'm going to help you guys overcome that problem in just a moment. Skin type 2, they're typically white, fair with beige tint. They usually burn and they rarely tan. Our skin type 3 clients are beige to light brown and olive, and they burn on occasion and sometimes tan. Our skin type 4 clients are light to moderate brown. They burn rarely and tan often. And our skin type 5 clients are brown to dark brown, almost never burn, and always tan. And lastly, we have our skin type 6 clients who are very dark brown to darkest brown. They never burn and always tan darkly. Now, I always get the question, can we tan people of color? And the answer is absolutely. You should never shy away from taking any clients because we can truly create a beautiful tan for anybody that comes through your door. So today we are going to be talking about solutions, and then I'm going to teach you how to create the best tan for your clients. Now we're going to start with the standard 8-hour solutions that X-Tan has, and that's our Bronzite Light at 6%, our Bronzite Medium at 9%, our Bronzite Dark at 12%. And as you can see, the DHA percentages increase with the depth of the color that is produced. So anytime that you see a 6%, it's typically a lighter tan. Anytime you see a 12%, it's typically a darker tan. Now, all of these solutions are 8-hour solutions, so your client should leave it on for at least 8 hours before their first rinse. All of these products are also brown-based, so they are neutral and great for any type of client that comes through your door. So starting with Bronzite Light, this particular product is best to achieve a light, natural tan. So these are typically for people who are maybe a little bit scared of spray tanning, who really don't want anyone to know that they've gotten a spray tan, somebody that's a little bit timid and nervous when coming in, and also somebody who just wants a natural looking glow. This is perfect for them. Our Bronzite Medium at 9%, this is the best solution to use if you're trying to create a medium tan. And I would say if somebody comes in and they're like, I don't know what tan to do, if I should do something a little bit lighter, a little bit more medium or dark, I'm not sure. Can you help me? The Bronzite Medium is probably going to be the best solution for them because this is just right at the middle. It's not too light, it's not too dark, and it's just right in the middle. It's perfect for anybody that comes through your door. This is going to be the safest option for people who are unsure of what color that they want. Now, our Bronzite Dark is typically for people who do know about spray tanning and are familiar with spray tanning and who want a really nice deep tan. I noticed that a lot of people who are going on vacations or people who have modeling shoots or just somebody who loves to be really dark, they typically go with Bronzite Dark because it is the darkest 8-hour solution that we have. Now let's talk a little bit about rapid rinse solutions. We have our Bronzite Rapid at 14% DHA. So this is a little bit different in the way it works compared to 8-hour solution. Your client must rinse off at a particular time, otherwise they risk turning orange or they risk turning very unnatural looking, which is not what we want. So if your client comes in and they say, hey, I want something a little bit lighter, you can use Bronzite Rapid and have them rinse off in about an hour. If they want something light medium, then you would do a 2-hour rinse off time. To produce a medium tan, they would rinse off at 3 hours, and to produce a dark tan, they would rinse off at 4 hours. You don't want to leave it on longer than 4 hours, as I stated earlier, because they can turn orange and they can look unnatural. Now, I will also say that everybody's skin is different, so I personally have left it on overnight and I've been fine, but you don't want to risk that with clients, especially if you don't know who they are and how their skin works. I wouldn't push the envelope too much further than 4 hours because, again, you just don't want a bad experience, a bad review, or bad feedback. This is a brown-based solution as well, so this is going to be good for literally any person that walks into your business. This is best for clients who want to rinse off soon, but keep in mind that just because they can rinse off soon doesn't mean that they're going to get much color that particular day. It usually takes about 24 hours for this spray tan solution to fully develop. So if they rinse off in an hour, 2, 3, or 4 hours, they're going to look pretty light. It takes about 24 hours for that full color to show. And again, that full color is going to depend on the hours that they left the solution on for. Let's talk a little bit about our best-selling solution, Obsidian Dark and Rapid. This is also a 14% solution, and it can be used as a rapid or an 8-hour solution. This is like the unicorn of all solutions, and I'll tell you a little bit of a history about it. When I came out with this product in 2018, I wanted the darkest solution possible to be created. So when this was created, I was like, yes, this one is it. I had tried a bunch of different solutions, but this one was so good. So while it was originally made as an 8-hour solution, we quickly started realizing that you could actually use it as a rapid solution as well. So this one's going to work a little bit differently compared to Bronzite Rapid. And what we recommend doing is using this for skin types 3 and above, at least for the first time, because this solution is really deep, dark, and delicious. We don't want to scare off our skin type 1 or 2s unless we already know how their skin is and how they're going to react to certain solutions. So with this product, you can create a light tan by having them rinse off at 2 hours. You can create a medium tan when you have them rinse off at 4 hours, a dark tan if they rinse off at 6 hours, and a really dark tan if they keep it on for 8 hours or longer. With this product, you can keep it on longer than 8 hours, that's fine. But again, if you're working with skin type 1 or 2, you really want to be careful with this timeline. And if it's somebody that doesn't really want to be dark, you don't want them to keep it on for 8 hours. You want to keep it on for one of these times, depending on what kind of tan they're looking for. This product is a red-based solution, so it's good for most skin tones, but I normally don't recommend it for clients who already have a lot of red in their skin. However, if you use the Bronzite Amethyst Violet drops and put that into this solution, it does counteract the red and it creates a really delicious, beautiful tan. But again, it's typically for those people who really want a deep dark tan. Now let's combine what we've learned so far into one graph. I would recommend printing this out and having it somewhere that you can see so you can choose the correct solution for your clients depending on their skin type and tone and depending on what kind of tan they're trying to achieve. And before I start this, I would like to say these are just general recommendations. These are for people who come to you for the first time and you're unsure of what type of solution to use, because I know that there are people that have come to you for a very long time and you are familiar with their skin. So you can push the envelope. You can use different types of solutions outside of what I recommend here, but this is going to be the safest options for you to create that flawless glow. So I'm going to give you the recommendations for 8-hour solutions and for rapid solutions for each of these skin types. For skin type 1, I would recommend doing a Bronzite Light if your client wanted a lighter tan. I would do Bronzite Medium if they wanted more of a medium tan. And if they wanted a rapid solution, I would choose Bronzite Rapid left on for 1 to 3 hours. So 1 hour would be a light tan, 2 hours would be a light medium tan, and 3 hours would be a medium tan. If you go beyond that timeline, again, they can risk turning orange or looking unnatural. Skin type 2, I would recommend doing Bronzite Light or Bronzite Medium. And for the same reasons, if they wanted something a little bit lighter, you would do Bronzite Light. If they wanted something a little bit more medium, then you would do medium. If they wanted a rapid tan, I would do Bronzite at 2 to 3 hours. 2 for that lighter tan, 3 for more of a medium tan. I want to say this again. It doesn't mean that your skin type 1 and 2 clients can't get dark. They can, but you want to ease into that situation. You want to get to know their skin and do a few spray tans on them before you push that envelope. Now let's talk about skin type 3. For our 8-hour solutions, we would use bronzite medium if they wanted a medium tan, or bronzite dark if they wanted a dark tan. If your client wanted a rapid solution, you can do bronzite rapid at 2 to 4 hours. Again, 2 is going to be that light medium color, 3 is going to be that medium color, 4 is going to be that dark color, or you can use obsidian as well. And if you're asking yourself, how long should I leave obsidian on for? You would look at this chart right here and say, does she want a light, medium, dark, or a really dark tan, and base it off of these numbers right over here. For skin type 4 clients, you want to use a bronzite medium or a bronzite dark solution, or you can use obsidian as well. And for the rapids, you can use bronzite rapid at 2 to 4 hours or obsidian. Now, if your client's like, hey, I just want a light glow, you can use bronzite light, but I'm afraid that it's going to be too light for her skin type and tone. So I would just do a light coat of bronzite medium. That's just me. Everybody is different, but I think that would be the best solution for her. For our skin type 5 clients, 8-hour solution recommendation would be bronzite medium, bronzite dark, or obsidian. For the rapid solution, you can use the bronzite rapid at 3 to 4 hours or obsidian as well. And the reason why I'm choosing 3 to 4 hours is because your client's already naturally dark. So if we apply a rapid solution and left it on for 1 hour, she's really not going to see too much of a difference, and she might feel like she just wasted her money. And finally, for our skin type 6 clients, for an 8-hour solution, I would recommend bronzite medium, bronzite dark, or obsidian. And for the rapid options, I would typically recommend using obsidian. You can also use bronzite rapid for skin type 5s and 6, but I've come to find that obsidian works the best for these types of clients. So I did put it in here as a recommendation. You can use bronzite rapid as well, but obsidian tends to just look so much better on our skin type 5 and 6 ladies. And I can't stress this enough. Once you're done spray tanning your client, always notate their account with what solution you used, whether it's an 8-hour or a rapid, and what DHA percentage you used or what time you had them rinse off. Because next time, if they come in and they want to be lighter, darker, or if they want to stay exactly the same, then you can provide them with the experience that they want. And here is another tip for you. And I don't want to confuse you, but I do want to share this with you because I do think it's really important. There are 3 different things that you can do as a spray tanning artist to achieve a certain type of tan and get the depth of color that you want. So the first thing is choosing the right DHA percentage. As we've learned, if you use a 6%, it's going to be a light tan. If you use a 9%, it's a medium tan. And if you use a 12%, it's a dark tan. Another thing that affects the depth of the tan is how much solution you're putting on your client. So say, for example, you do a light coat versus a dark coat of bronzite light. The person who has the darker coat or more saturation on their skin is going to get slightly darker than the person who has less solution on their skin. So when you think about doing 1 coat versus 2 coats, and I wouldn't exceed 2 coats, but if you do 1 coat or 2 coats, you'll be able to see a slight difference if you're using the same DHA percentage. The last thing that affects the depth of the spray tan is when they rinse off. So say, for example, you spray tanned your client with bronzite light. It's supposed to be an 8-hour solution. If they shower at 6 hours, it's going to be lighter because it's not fully developed yet. So I just wanted to share that with you because I feel like there are a couple of things that do affect the depth of the tan and people just aren't aware of it. So again, that's DHA percentage, the saturation of the solution onto the skin, and also the initial rinse off time. Now we're going to throw in just a little bit more just to make things a little bit spicier around here. As you may know, there are different bases to solutions. And what we did at X-Tan Sunless is we created drops so that way you can add into your solution so you don't have to have a variety of different solutions, because I know that inventory is really hard to keep up with. You don't want to have all of these solutions that you're carrying to your mobile appointments, and it just really gets confusing, and sometimes your solutions go to waste when you have so much product. So in order to alleviate that problem, what I decided to do was create brown-based solutions, that is the bronzite line, and also we created these drops. So we have 3 different drops. We have jade green drops, amethyst violet drops, which is our best seller, and we have ruby red drops. And these are the recommended skin types to use these drops for. You can use these drops for bronzite solutions, and you can use it for obsidian as well. I have not tested this out with any other product or solution, so I can't tell you for sure if you can use it with any other brand of solution, but I will tell you that it looks great with the bronzite line and with the obsidian line as well. So if you're working with skin type 1 or 2, you can add some jade green drops to counteract the red in their skin. And this is great because it just gives them a beautiful, nice, natural glow. And people really love this color. If you're working with a skin type 3 or 4 client, you can always add a little bit of violet to the bronzite line. And for obsidian, people love to add the jade green drops to counteract that red tone that's in the obsidian solution. For skin type 3 and 4, people love the amethyst violet drops because you can add this into your bronzite line solutions, and you can also add it into your obsidian solution. It looks so beautiful. It creates a really nice, deep color, and it's gorgeous for those who want a really nice, deep, medium to dark tan. Lastly, our ruby red drops. I would not use this for obsidian. I would only use this for the bronzite line. And this is great for our skin type 5 and 6 clients. And if this is really confusing for you and you're like, Kelly, I thought this training was going to help me, but now I'm even more confused, don't worry. Just ditch those drops and just go by this chart right here. So that way you can produce the best results for your clients. Now, once you become more experienced and have a little bit more knowledge as far as how these products work with your clients, then maybe you can add these drops, but they're really not necessary. The drops are completely optional. These are for artists who love customization, who love to have different bases, who understand the different base colors and how they interact with certain clients' skin. If you are not there yet, don't worry. Just go by this chart right here and print this out and use this so that way you can choose the best type of solution for your client. If you just go by this chart right here, you will be golden, I promise you. But for my creatives out there, for the women who really love customization and want to step into the driver's seat, then you guys can add these drops to your solution so you can customize the tan even more for your clients. So I hope this has really helped you guys. If you have any questions, please let me know. If you're interested in learning more about X-Tan products or purchasing X-Tan products, go to xtansunless.com. I'm so excited for you. I hope this really helps, and make sure you print this out so you can use this on every single client to produce the best results and the best experience for them. Thank you so much.